Back on trail in the dark. It was a hot and windy night. I sometimes had to get out of my sleeping bag because I was so hot. Don't think I'm gonna need layers anymore. And it's 8 miles to the next water, but I still have a lot of water. I have to climb a big, huge mountain, but I think it's the last mountain on the trail. So, okay, let's get to it. I think that's the mountain I have to climb. I found the spring. There's a, I don't know, murky tub. And then there's something over here, a green tub with clear water, or pretty clear water. So I can stop and get some water now. So in 6 miles, there's a water cache that recently somebody said had 12 gallons. The last one, I think the same person said, had 14, and it actually had 15 gallons. So actually, I don't need to get very much water here, if any. And then I can do the rest of this climb without a heavy load of water. I think, 6 miles is like 3 hours. I got enough for 3 hours of hiking, I'm pretty sure. It's a nice cool day. There's been a nice cool breeze. Of course, it's still early in the morning. Not anywhere near noon yet. So I didn't take any water from here. I have 3 bottles, 2 liters and 1 750 milliliter bottle full. Pretty full. And it's 6 miles to the water cache, which will probably have water. And then it's 10 miles to a solar well, which has water, which should have water. So I'm covered. I can hike 10 miles on the water I have. I don't think it's going to be as hot today. I'm up a lot higher. I'm climbing this giant mountain on slippery gravel. So onward and into the heat of the day, I guess. So I'm at about 8,000 feet, a little more than that. Somewhere out there is Mexico. Not sure where I'm going. Here's a big water cache with a place to sit. That looks nice. Wonder what's in the cooler. A whole bunch of stuff. Well, I'm pretty pooped from the descent from the mountain. It was really tough. It's all slippery stuff and loose rocks. So it's slow going. Lots of water at the cache. I looked through all the stuff in the cooler, hoping to find a lighter. I think my lighter is empty. We'll see if I can cook my dinner tonight, or if all I can do is just eat the meat part. I think it's not even 2 o'clock yet, and I just feel beat. I wish I could camp right now, but I'll try to make it a little further. I think it's going to be, hopefully, less of a climb and descent as it's been. Getting closer to the desert, but grateful there's still trees for at least the rest of today. Well, I was pretty wrong. The trail's just going steeply up, steeply down, over and over. I thought it was going down to the road, but no. Well, the CDT managed to find another mountain to climb. Well, thankfully, it didn't climb up that mountain. It just went right up to it, and now it's sort of contouring around it. It's been a hard day. It's really hot, and the rocks are loose most of the time, and it's slippery. I've fallen once and almost fallen several times. Really grateful for these water caches, that's for sure. My next water is Engineer's Windmill in like 8 miles. And then that's the last water before Lordsburg. I'm like almost 23 miles from Lordsburg. So that would be a full day. I wouldn't get there until, late in the afternoon, 6:30 or something. So I'd have to take a 0 day. It's not quite 6 yet. Forgot what to look. I think it's like 5. So I don't know, I can chip off a couple miles of that. I could maybe stay somewhere outside of town if it's still nice. I could, when I get to the road, hitchhike the last bit into town, make it more worth my while, or I could just go ahead and take a 0 day. Spend two nights there, since I won't get much the first night as far as being able to shop or do anything. So just wing it, I guess. Here's my home sweet home. I passed so many amazing campsites. So this one's not quite so amazing, but it's getting pretty tired. I think it's, I don't know, less than 20 miles now to Lordsburg, so maybe I can get in at a reasonable time. I'm gonna hope that my lighter will still light my stove so I can have food.